Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. That means it's time to go fishing, guys. So, two things for the day. First off, we're only going to be fishing jigs. Secondly, the Frugal jigs are in and it's lit. Alright, so this is a couple examples of what we're going to be using. First off, this is your classic black and blue jig. I'm going close. Check out these claws, guys, from Frugal. Now, these are expensive, but I think they're going to be deadly in the water. And this one's on an archy head. So this one should be a deadly combination. If you have to get a jig and you don't have much money, you can only get two. I would recommend a black and blue one and a black one. Classic colors, they work pretty well everywhere. So this one should be a really good one. And also, with a jig this size and this big, don't expect bites constantly all the time. But when you do get a bite, it's going to be a big one and it should be a decent sized fish. Jigs are great for targeting bigger bass. Next, now this one is pretty unique, guys. This is the one The Rock hooked me up with. As you can tell, these are the claws, and that's actually a minnow. Pretty insane, right? This is the head that comes with this particular jig for Frugal, which is green pumpkin with red flakes. And the chartreuse, actually matches up about spot on with that minnow. So I'm interested to see how this one does. So guys, we're gonna get out there and do some jig fishing. Catch you in a second. Things you do to catch a fish. Try for the sticky berries. Sketchy. It's like walking on a tightrope. Got one, man. Ah, it's a good one. On the jig. Yeah, buddy. Hey, man, it's on your area 19. It's a pretty good one, guys. Think about a 2.5 pounder. That's funny, man. I think you should come out here, man, with that worm. You probably can kill him. Those limbs out here, man. That fish is probably about 10 feet in front of these two limbs. Uh-huh. That's true, man. They like the structure. Alright guys, we made it home, so let's talk about these jigs. I wanted to fish them before I actually did a review. I feel like you have to fish the product sometimes to actually know if it truly works well. So, it's three main topics that I want to cover with you guys. First one is affordability. The Frugal jigs are priced really well, so you don't have to worry about breaking the bank on these. They're priced at around like $3.50 to $4 for your standard jig. And if you go to custom option, they're actually probably around that $4.50 to $5 plus. I don't think they're over $6. So a really good deal for a really unique lure. Our jig. Alright, secondly is the hook. They have a really sturdy, solid hook, which is essential because when you're jig fishing, you really have to lay into that fish sometimes. And if you saw earlier on that video where I actually caught the bass, I had no problems. It was a clean hook set. Everything went well. So you can't ask for much more out of a jig. And I also had a trailer which takes up a little bit more room on the hook too. So everything was good. Earlier in my videos, I did a review on the double D jigs. Those were great jigs. They actually had a tungsten head, but I felt like the hook was a little bit smaller than what I usually like, and these were just right as far as the hook size. The third thing is actually the ability to do your own custom jig. I dig that, guys. I feel like it's so cool to have a custom jig that I feel like everybody else doesn't have, something that's truly unique. So, as far as that, you can actually pick your head size for the jig, whether it's an Arky or a football head. Then you actually pick out the trailer, and you have like a main color, a secondary color, and also one more option too to make that jig super unique. Now, with all good things with Frugal jigs, I do have one small complaint, and that is the time frame it took for me to get my jigs. They do have a warning. To be fair to them, it says 8 to 14 days. It took me probably 2.5 to 3 weeks to get my jigs. But I did have the custom option. I did 3 custom jigs. So I'll give them some leeway on that one. But guys, if you do order it, just be prepared to wait. They're booming right now. They're doing extremely well from what I hear. So that's why that wait time may be a little bit longer. But it's well worth the wait, I must say. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. And hopefully there's going to be a lot more coming soon to you. I'm going to try to do around 2 a month on companies that I feel are coming up and doing well and doing dope things in the fishing industry. So I'll catch you guys on the next review. Talk to you later. Tight lines.